Julia Gillard is leaving Korea tonight, encouraged by the result of the global talks at the G20 summit. But the Prime Minister has once again been dealt a blow by the banks at home. Westpac and the NAB have become the last of the big four to raise mortgage interest rates. All four have ignored the government's pleas to limit their rate rises to last week's official increase. From Seoul, Chief Political Correspondent Mark Simkin.
The class of 2010 signed off on a reshaped global financial system. They want to keep banks strong, although perhaps not too strong.
The actions of the banks are impacting on Australians and they rightly feel ripped off.
Now they'll feel even more ripped off. Westpac raised its rates by 35 basis points, well above the Reserve's increase of 25 basis points. NAB went even further, nearly doubling the official hike, although it also dropped its mortgage exit fees.
We were no longer able to continue to absorb those higher funding costs, but we are still able to maintain the lowest standard variable rate of all of the majors.
Welcome to the Gillard government's Groundhog Day. Here we go again.
The opposition accused Julia Gillard of wimping it. A speech written yesterday ripped into the banks, but the Prime Minister pulled her punches delivering it.
Julia Gillard gave the iron glove speech to the Australian media, but she gave the velvet glove speech to the bankers.
What a load of nonsense.
The Prime Minister says she didn't follow the script because she wanted to speak off the cuff.
I was very clear that the conduct of Australian banks in putting up interest rates above and beyond the Reserve Bank movement is unacceptable.
The language used inside the G20 talks was even more robust as the leaders tried to defuse a so-called currency war.
I think we might have a deal.
The ABC's been told things got pretty tense inside the leaders' meetings, with China and the United States divided on key issues. The two superpowers will now take their differences to the APEC summit in Yokohama. Julia Gillard's going too, and tomorrow she'll sit down for talks with Barack Obama. Hopefully APEC will honour the real Julia. Seoul's mayor ordered a change of clothes for the official figurine, trying to make it Australian rather than Austrian. Mark Simkin, ABC News, Seoul.